It's been a while, but I'm back on map. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a wonderful day. It is Iron Spectates. I thought I'd, rock it back. I have a, honestly, I have a sneaking suspicion that, I was saying this earlier, I don't know if it's, I don't call it media literacy, but I would say that I have a sneaking suspicion. If like silver and gold players I've experienced recently are anything to go by, that like the standard of League of Legends has gone up tremendously in the last couple of years. I don't remember the last time I did Iron Spectates. It's probably not been that long, but it's certainly been long enough. I'm scared that like, I think there's some like things that they will definitely do incorrectly, and I'm absolutely in no way to criticize because I won't be making the same mistakes in the games that I play normally. But I'm curious to see, how is Iron getting on in 2024 with the new items, with the new changes, all that? I picked this game, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how these gentlemen do, but I did pick this game because I saw, I do like a little bit of off meta, I do like a little bit of like strange builds, strange picks, strange what have yous, and I saw that Yone and Yasuo were gonna be in the bot lane. You already know I gotta see how that goes, because it could go tragically, it could be the best thing since sliced bread. Everything else is pretty normal though. We got like Poppy top on red side and the Fury, which is, no, I don't see that too often. Echo, jungle, cannon top, which again I don't see very often, which is surprising because he's pretty alright. Twisted Fate, Brand support, Kaisa bot, and then Zac and the young Gil as well. It's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna be keeping a close eye on these gentlemen for sure, man. I'm expecting big things. If we get a big ulti off on somebody, it's probably gonna be very, very large. Your Yone ulti into Yasuo ulti is gonna be massive. It does. Okay, Yone is the support. Okay, we're to be clear, you've definitely been seeing some stranger supports in bot lane as of recently, right? You've got Camille in the bot lane, Maokai in the bot lane, even Ezreal. So like, why not have a champion that like does damage? And also, I don't want to say like combos well, but certainly like technically can combo off of Yasuo. I don't know. Anybody know if you can watch how to watch a replay for a game that happened 9 days ago? So it's not worth the effort, I would say. What you have to do is you have to find the old version of the client, download that, and then run it through that. So it is possible, but it's certainly not ideal. And if you're keeping them archived or whatever, you're going to be taking up a lot of space on your computer very, 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 very quickly. Even the Iron players have caught on to how just annoyingly busted Twisted Fate is. Oh no. Has he got... He went E-second right now. Okay, here we go. And nothing. Two range people into Brand Kaisado. It might be a little bit rougher than you want it to be. Kennen kind of sending it on top lane on the Poppy there as well. Thex is chilling. I'm waiting for the first mistake of the game. I'm waiting. When's it going to be? When's it going to happen? I don't know if it's going to be in this lane. Based on like the HP, I feel like if they can get on Kaisa, then she might be in trouble. Chances are it's probably going to be like up here. Could be like Kenny gets ganked by Echo. Or he wins a 2v1. Oh, level 3 on bot lane though. We've got Windwall. We've got like the, what's it called? The Soul Unbound. You already, yeah, you already know. You already know. Okay, he has been absolutely bing-bonged. Oh my god, okay, could be a flash actually. Here we go, flash. They don't have heal. Knocked up though. Ignited, he get the shield down. That's first blood on it, guys. Wasn't quite as pop-off as I was hoping it would be. Okay, the Fury trying their best there, but not really doing much with that. A little scrap in the jungle. Both mid laners unable to help. Kennen not paying attention, which is fine. I think the Fury might get greedy here. Because if I was in the Fury, I would get greedy here for sure. There's no shot. You couldn't stop me from getting greedy when a TF is sitting right there. But I don't know. As I say, like, Iron players have been getting better, man. Kennen went away and can't CS. Ooh. Oh. Okay, well, you're cooked, I would say. Oh, no, you got flashed in. That's okay. Gold card would have done the trick there for sure. What is Kennen doing? Okay. Dude, he's me. He's me! He's me for real! Look at him, CS, and he's so me! He's so me! I get it, I get it! I don't actually think that, yeah, I don't think Zach's in any trouble here whatsoever. It would kind of look that way, but I don't think that's the case. Unless... nah, he is absolutely chilling. Here's the bad thing, I think, that might be a bit of a fault tree to Yoni, is that, like, if he's so unbounds and ease towards Brand is just going to EQ him, and then Yoni's going to spend, like, a good, like, third of his entire duration in that. Just kind of standing there, just kind of being like, guess I'll die. And if he's trying to back out as well, he has, like, Brand passive on him, that'd be very funny as well. Just send, like, a little bomb straight back to Yasuo. Yeah, see the... Oh, dear lord, no! Okay, well... I mean, you know what? She's banging all attacks into the wind wall. It was good. It was a decent try, but no, it's not happening here. It's a double kill for Kaisa. I really wanted to see these guys pop off, man. I really wanted to see those two, like, make some numbers happen, but I don't know if it's actually going to be the thing. I don't know if it's doable. Got possibly a little skirmish here. Gold card prepped on TF. It is gone. He is just gonna... He's gonna... Like... I don't know what to call them. I was gonna say, like... He's raw dogging playing cards, man. I don't know. Okay, the Fury got a couple of Qs, mister. Flash out from Zach. Flash out from Yasuo. We get the passive. Kaisa is running for her life right now. Actually, if Yoni has Z coming up soon, he does not. Ooh. I don't think they're going to be able to catch that. However, Zach is still alive for some reason. We parlay that straight into a dragon for red side. Get some gold on these boys bot lane. We need to see them do like a Yoni ulti into Yasuo ulti maneuver here. It has to happen. It has to happen. That's good win wall. Very nice. So unbound. Brand's looking like he's about to fall here. Did a little bit more damage. Just a little bit. There we go. One auto attack. There we go. Meanwhile, Nefiri is just still like diligently smacking the dragon. Do we have smite? We do have smite. Red dragon taking that first. Red dragon? Red team taking that first dragon at 7 minutes into the game. TF ain't done yet though, man. He's out for blood, bro. Top lane. Okay, the gap is widened a decent amount. Kenna was having like a little bit of some difficulties in getting CS, but it appears that he's figured it out. Okay, maybe not on that CS that we just looked at there, but he's figured it out. We love to see it. Okay, he might not be at the computer. He's like A move to lane, and he's just letting like Jesus take the wheel on the CS. He's letting Jesus take the wheel for sure on this one. He's just so I don't know what to say on it, man. It's just the blue card into the 2.5 second stun. Yeesh. So 0-3 on bot lane. So, well, actually 1 in 3 big. You got a kill on Zach, I guess. It's a bit 50-50 on this one. There's only 300 gold in it right now. That being said, if we looked at who has what, all that lead is basically on bot lane, which is going to make life a little bit more difficult for our Win brothers here. See, it looks like they both want to collapse, but there's no way that either of them can really get in close enough and not get smacked. Nefiri is here, though. All he comes in, but we do have Zach waiting in the wings. He's getting ready with a sunshot knock-up on only the Yasuo, though. He missed. Did he Q auto attack Yasuo so he didn't get a bounce? He didn't get the knock-up? Okay, Brand's not paying attention and Zach's running in circles, man. He's not. I don't know what the hell just happened there. I swear they could have just gotten out. Pyroclasm does come out though. It's actually doing a decent amount of damage. Not going to be nearly enough to pick up either of these kills. So they're going to walk it out. They managed to get one. Yasuo survives as well. And it's a 1-for-0 in favor of red side. That seemed like a bit of a miscommunication. I don't know if like Zach was trying to pick up his blobs. But he was like, I'm just going to run into the enemy team to make this happen for myself here. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh! Ooh, ooh, get him! I have no idea. If you're a bit underwhelming on the damage there as well. The classic first item Seeker's Arm Guard for Brand. Some habits die hard, bro. Don't come at Brand's neck for buying that, okay? I could see, cause like I would agree that that is the maneuver if I was playing this 6 months ago. Do you know what I mean? That would be the correct answer because it scales armor with. Well, actually, no, it wouldn't be that great. I guess depends. Cause it scales with minions taken. So what are you doing, Brand man? Are you good? Hold on though. Trade. He had 6 HP left, man. He had 6 HP. That is so messed up, man. One minion auto attack on 6 HP. Ruining this guy's life, man. Six whole entire hit points. And then that one little caster blob right there. Buff. Straight in the bin. Dude, guys, I didn't realize Guys is going for the 1v2, but she's immediately decided against it. Still, though, she managed to get the pick on the Yone. She's got to be a little bit careful here, though. She gets hit with a Hasaki. She's going to get knocked up. We've used Windwall. If Brian can get on that. He doesn't have Flash, unfortunately. Kaisa does have Flash. Oh, he does have Windwall back up again. Okay. I think this Kaisa is going to be a bit of a problem. That minion is better than most of my teammates. It was very, it was fastidious, man. It was very much like, this guy, I'm taking this guy down with me, for sure. I cannot believe how, first of all, Kennen hasn't backed yet, right? We're like 10 minutes into this game and Kennen is sitting on a Torrens ring. But also that nobody has come top once. This is like Kennen has been perma push his entire game. He's just pushing in. But not like, there's been nothing to show for it. It's crazy. Kennen is moving, but he's got a Doran's ring. Like, what does he plan to do here? I mean, he can throw a couple of things here and there, but I mean, it's gonna be TF and it's gonna be Zach that are doing all the work here. In fact, Kennen, you've done yourself in. You've been done in. He's nutmegged you, mate. He's nutmegged you. That's a win, not a minion. True. So yeah, the Seeker's Arm Guard is a strange one. I do kind of understand it in a sense that, like, if Yone ulti comes down, that you utilize it to maybe put them out of position somewhat, or like maybe ensure that like you're not knocked up, or maybe Kaisa doesn't get, I don't know, you know what I mean? Seems like they don't really care. He walks into it anyway. He may end up using it here. He does not need it at all because Yasuo gets blown up to bits. It's definitely more. It would be less questionable if this was a little bit like 6 months ago. Even then, the item scales with minions taken, so it's definitely like a better pick early game for your mid laners and your top laners. But hey, listen, it is what it is. Hey, you can even take it as a bot AD carry if you're playing an AP mage or something, or like, I don't know, Kaisa if you're particularly scared. Anyway, if he's gonna dive onto this Test Twisted Fate, I don't think I really see him getting away from this one. Not really much to say about it. But back in bot lane, Yone's going for another round. Okay, no, he's not. He's chilling. He's backing away. They've got that warded, so like Brand's not gonna be able to really sneak up on this one. These guys have got to be pre-made, right? Like, there's no way that they're not pre-made, surely. Like, I know that sometimes these things can happen, but I just don't really know if I believe that. I think. Oh, does she not have ulti? She had ulti. I was like, I don't think she's gonna die. Like one auto onto like one auto and then immediately R here, and then that next tower shot kills him. That's unfortunate. She held ulti a little bit too long there. I guess she's not. I mean, that's a huge shutdown onto Echo as well, and he was already 3-1, picking up that kill. And now he's just been given like almost $1,000 of just free cash money. Okay, that was exceptionally weird how that worked. Sunshot coming out. Zach's in to help. I haven't seen him actually hit a Q yet. Okay, well, he just did it again. Well, I mean, there's nobody to really target there, so I get it. But like, he seems to like. Oh no, you're staying together. What are you doing? You've doomed both of you. The Fury. I don't think you were necessarily limited, but for God's sake, try, my love, try. Yeah, he seems to like he'll Q and then auto attack the same target. So I've not seen him like go dunk and knock people's heads together just yet, which is a bit of a shame. There's definitely been times where I think that would maybe guarantee a kill, but... Bro, Kennen has still not backed. What is he doing, man? We're 30 minutes into the game, and he's got a Doran's ring. He's calling for ganks. Bro, you don't need a gank, you need a financial advisor. What are you talking about, man? GG, thanks so much for the sub, man. Sigma Mail. He's on his grind set, man. He's like living a minimalist lifestyle for sure. I almost pinged that war because I was like, I need to ping the war to get the 5 gold. He's living a very minimalist lifestyle. If he's not careful, he's gonna get like domed. Just by item diff. Like, what the hell is going on, man? You gonna like you got Ollie? He hasn't even got Ollie, man. It's not even up. Beep Snyder's the sub. Send the man a gank. I mean, he got a gank. How much is he sitting on, actually? Let me check. He's sitting on 3.2k. You're joking me, man. That's sickening, man. That's like a meme maneuver. But I only do that like at the end of the game or like halfway through the game when you know, like there's a lot of action happening. Waiting phase. All right, I gotta get my ends away here. I gotta figure out how to get ahead. I've literally done this on Kennen, but it was an ARAM. I once didn't die during an ARAM for like 20 straight minutes. I had like 8 or 9k. I died one time, and then in the time that I was dead, while I was waiting to respawn with all the items I bought, we lost. My first death was us losing, and I was like, man. He might be doing the 5k no back challenge, unironically. He could be. I mean, I guess there's like not really any reason to go back if he's alive, but he does have TP. So it does beg the question, like, what's the point of what you're doing? If you have, like, you have TP, you're not going to use it to go back and get items and teleport back to lane if you need to. So, like, why don't you just take Ignite? Or why don't you just take, like, something else? Ghost or something, I don't know. Brand is, like, deep behind enemy lines here, though. Kennen finally back, picked up the Ionian boots to Lucidity. And he's deciding... What's their betting that he gets a Storm Surge, man? What's that, like a Shadow Flame? Dude, he was biding his time he was biding his time the whole way. And it has amounted to absolutely nothing. That is shocking, man. They're not gonna get, I don't think they're gonna kill off this one. He's getting big bugged straight back to base. Oh, oh no. Oh no. It's a tragedy. We still like... Nah, there's no point in igniting. They weren't anywhere near the threshold of it being a kill. See, to be honest, man, like I feel like you're gonna back with that. You come back with a full item. You don't come back with like boots and a hex tech alternator and a needlessly large rod. That seems like you've kind of binned that money, or that not binned it, but like it's just like nowhere remotely near as impressive as it could be. That is not a good idea, my son. Oh my god. I'm like a little bit surprised Kaisa didn't just run it back and go straight on that. Although I get it, but like she probably could have. Doesn't have flash up though, granted. Doesn't have flash. Alright, what's happening to the top side here? Looks like the Fury's a little bit low from a little skirmish. Brand's face checking. He might be in a spot of bother here. The Fury finally brings it in. They managed to get the stun onto him. Zach comes in to try and keep up here. The big blob. The Fury's gonna fall, I think. Q misses completely. He's not picking up his blobs. He's just running. He's banged himself over the wall. Still though. Alright, hold on. We had something else happen there as well, I believe. Kaisa, oh, she finally went for it. Oh, that was actually a good play. They're high-fiving after that one, man, for sure. Like, so unbound into just enough damage with the shield to E back. Yasuo puts a wind wall between where you're coming in and also where you are and where the Kaisa is. Holy moly. The double Kraken Slayer tech, man. Is he rushing Shadow Flame? That's like insane, right? I'm not like wrong, right? Like in my head, like Shadow Flame is a modifier. Like in my brain, it's like, okay, Shadow Flame is a modifier and it modifies the damage you already have. But if you don't have any damage and you're modifying 0, obviously it has stats on it, but it always seems like it's better as like a 3rd or 4th aim as opposed to like, I'm gonna rush this. And granted, he may never see it because like he's, you know, spending a lot of time in the lane and not spending his money. So flat pen 2 and 120 AP. I mean, like, sure. I'm not saying that like it's the worst thing you could ever buy, but I just don't know if I would ever buy it, especially like considering what does he like flat pen, like what do you have to penetrate? Like it's like they have like not a single, I mean, for God's sake, like she's going for regular Sunfire Cape rush and not like do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not being funny, but like this entire enemy team does AP damage, and like Poppy has gone for the armor Sunfire Cape and also gone for swiftness boots. Like, huh? Like, is she? I feel like that build path is like kind of trolling it almost. Like, flat pen is better when they don't have pen. Okay, it's fair. I don't actually know what Kennen's build path looks like these days, but I would still say that arguably you probably don't rush Shadow Flame. I know you're a devil's advocate, contrarian kind of individual, but you know, I don't know. She's following that LoL King guide. Amumu players in 2024 following the LoL King guide that I made when I was silver. Wait, what do you mean? The exact same LoL King guide that I made where I mentioned that you shouldn't take first red buff and it's better on your AD carry. So I just give up one of my first buffs of the game because I don't know why. You know what? Your guess is as good as mine why I said that and why I was like that, but still. Poppy is the literal antithesis to Kennen, and she only builds components. Yeah, well, this doesn't make any sense though, man. Like, somebody please, like, Cyan, you're devil's advocate, you're the contrarian of the chat. Why would you build this item? What the heck, like, I don't even know why you would build that against this team. It doesn't make any sense, man. She sold the wing plate. Like, I understand, right, that Kennen is, that TF is going AD, right? And that's, like, fair enough. But at the same time, surely, like, a lot of his stuff still does magic damage. Like, even like, his pick a card, like, his E. I'm pretty sure still wave clear. But the other one's bear wave clear! The AP one is bear wave clear! The AP one is literally better wave clear, because if you kill one minion, it causes an explosion that kills all the other ones, on top of giving the Bammy Center Emily effect. Regular Sunfire Cape doesn't cause explosion on minions. It just does the regular immolation. They might be kids though, they just don't understand yet. Grow up. This is not a child. This is not like a 7-year-old. This isn't like Skibbity Toilet Ohio Riz Gat Riddler whatever Roblox simulator, okay? This is League of Legends. The only people that play this game are like, granted, like I don't know, like 17 to 34-year-olds. It's like the most weird bracket of individuals you've ever seen in your entire life. I'm always worried when I see like on like Twitter, and then you see people interacting. It's like, I'm 15 years old, I play League of Legends, and I'm like, you're 15, you play League of Legends? What is wrong with you, man? You gotta be getting on like, I don't know, Fortnite or something, man. I don't know. I'm not saying like, I'm not gatekeeping the age of this game. I'm just saying like, you don't need this game in your life at that age. You know what I'm saying? My buddy's little bro plays CZ8. He's terrible. I'm sorry to say it, but he enjoys it, so he plays it. Still, okay, when you press P and bring up the item menu, right, and it will say like Sunfire Cape, it will usually say like what champions this is good against, right? So this person brought up Sunfire Cape. It presumably said, good against, nothing. And then it was like, good, sounds good to me. Sounds good to me, baby. Maybe he likes the Sunfire icon. How about that? Like, I don't know, man. I mean, I guess that's like one thing with Iron players. Apart from like maybe like overstaying or maybe not being good at CS or like dying a lot, is like maybe they're a bit rigid in the things that they build. So like, obviously this Poppy, if I was to go in their OP.GG and look at their Poppy games, I'm like wondering, would I see the exact same build every game? Because like in my brain, I'm like, there's no planet in which I would think that bro fired that off frame 1, man. Frame 1. There's no way that you could catch me buying Sunfire Cape first item against like Kennen top, Zac jungle, and a TF. Even if the TF is AD, because I'm pretty sure, yes, this does magic damage. Pick a card, magic damage. Q, obviously magic damage. Like even if he's AD and he's slapping you with auto attacks, right? He's still producing magic damage that you can prevent. Anyway, Dragon's happening. Yoni actually look like he might win this fight. Ooh, explosion. Oh, he mistimed it. He's gonna drop. So, red side are looking pretty good right now. They're up like 4k. It's looking okay. The Poppy might be 5-head, because ain't no way TF is selecting yellow card over red card in the heat of battle. True. Quite possibly. Oh, he did go Shadow Flame. I was actually right. I'm not used to like the components yet. I'm not very like solid on knowing what they all are. I think he might panic ult here. Yeah, he does. He definitely does. He's like in the wall and he's like, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to get out, so he's gonna have to trade his ulti for his life there on that one. Yeah, it just doesn't make any sense. I mean, I will admit that against Zac, the Merc treads are not great. Well, I mean, obviously for the magic damage they are, but like the tenacity reduction, maybe not ideal. I don't know what the runes are either. She could be running tenacity runes, and maybe she just feels like she has enough. But knock up, and then like, yeah, you got like 3 knockups in your kit. It's not gonna be that ideal, but still, like Brand, TF, Kennen, obviously. This person's playing for some Illuminati, like shadow government conspiracy, man. I don't know. Ooh, sorry, let's see what happens. I think it's just gonna be she walks into a W, quite frankly. Zac bings it into the nether realm there. Actually, no, I don't think she needs to. I think okay, she's just like standing there and auto attacking. She's super dead. Yeah, okay. Let's have a look at what's happening mid here then, shall we? Honestly, the Wind Bros are doing pretty okay. 7-4-4, 4-6-6. Poppy is 0-1-0, and God help her if this Kennen actually backed and had items, because I think she'd be in a bit of a spot above the governor if that was the case. 4-9-3. The TF is not doing ideal. Static Shiv into rapid fire. I feel that feels like more of like a split push build than running it mid. That's like a LeBlanc build, bro. I don't know. Yeah, the items don't seem all that strange. I mean, those two guys are clearly like in alignment. Like we're both going to build the exact same thing, which is absolutely okay. Zonya Zerglass into Leandri's, Kraken Slayer into maybe, is that Navori? I think that might be Navori Quickblade. Blighting Jewel. What is Blighting Jewel build into? Is he going Void Staff? Tell me he's not fucking going Void Staff. Sorry, pardon my French. Tell me he's not, is he going Void Staff next? This guy loves penetration, man. He lives for it, man. Am I right in thinking that the percentage-based penetration is a bad call then in that case when there's not a single iota of magic resistance on the enemy team? It could be Crypt Bloom. How is Kennen gonna get any value of Crypt Bloom when he has not killed like anybody, man? He's got 1 kill, 1 KP in a 24-minute game with like 50 kills. Almost 40-something kills. That was a really nice slingshot. Holy. It's a shit. If he actually like led with Q after the E, there actually could have been a solid chat. He's going in. He's ruined it, I think. Hello, Charlie. He overstayed his welcome on that one. He should have known. Yeah. He should have known that that was enough to get them off the tower and then just leave it at that. Hello, boy. This is making me so angry in topside, by the way. Watching these two slug it out, man. Please, bro. Please. Please, bro. What is this? What are you talking about, man? I don't think I've seen. I think I've seen Kennen TP one time this. Oh no, Charlie. I think I've seen Kennen TP one time this game. I beg you, brother. Just take Ignite, man. It's not worth it. Or take Ghost. The spiteful Poppy. I don't know why she went back in on that, man. You know what, man? She gave it a fair shot. She gave it a fair shot. It's close. Okay, if he had Crypto Bloom there, that would have popped off, alright? Let's be real. That would have popped up if he had Crypto Bloom. He wouldn't have to back. He could stay in lane if he had Crypto Bloom, for sure. I think maybe did TF make a little whoopsie dipsy there with the ulti? He preps the gold card. He's so convinced this Yasuo is dead. Oh, Winroll, no! A shame. A shame. And she got even more armor. I'm gonna scream, bro. Why? Why is she got Warden's Mail? Okay, the enemy team has crit damage. I get it, but like, that's too much. She got art attack. Or is she going? No, is she going for Frozen Heart? Not random in there. Okay. They have crit damage. It's good for these two, man. She hasn't interacted with either of those two players in this entire game, I think. Maybe TF. But still. The Yasuo Yone build is interesting. It's based, man. It's Sigma. What are you talking about? It's working as well is the most important part, I would say. Please don't tell me TF is going to Storm Razor. I honestly don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. At this point. I'm like a bit sickened by Proppy's build here. She's losing to... What's the name of the shopkeeper? What do they call him? Okay, I don't even know. I don't think you win that 1v1 to begin with. Boris! That's the name, Boris. You're losing to Boris. Okay. You're in a spot of bother. Dude, the win guys are kind of killing it here. That's definitely going to be parlayed into a Baron, right? They've killed like 3 guys. There's no way that they're not like, oh, they haven't killed 3 guys. Killed 2 guys. They're a little bit low. Give them that. I want Kennen to rip it, man. Kennen has got ulti up. I need him to like end this big time and just dive into the middle of the enemy team. I believe in him. I know he wants to do it. I can feel he wants to do it. All I need is him to just actually pull the trigger on this. Wait for that to go down. Send it, bro. Send it. Flash! No! What are you doing? Getting you a flash! Oh my god, man. What is wrong with you, dude? Oh, man. What's that floating Pam in mid? Yo, somebody's tried to fist bump. This is so frustrating, man. Your house flash. Just flash. Press the button. Hello, my Gilai Peach Rat. Can't I go my? Gilai. Oh no, what have you done, soldier? You're in the bin here. Oh, dearie me. Oh, 1 for 1, I guess it is what it is. Oh, get it. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, you got Ollie up again. Oh, you know what? We got picks here. We got picks. That was a huge echo ulti, though. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Kai, so you need to get out of dodge. Big time. You are. Okay, he missed the Q. That was all a little bit too close for my liking, man. That was a bit too close for comfort. Not a fan of that one. He did go Void Staff second, bro. This guy's penned up to the 9s, man. That's so confusing. I guess, like, doesn't make any sense. Second item, Void Staff. On 0 MR team. Nobody's even built, like, a freaking... Nobody's even built, like a Hex Drinker. Like, nobody's got, like... Merc treads. There's not like a single iota of MR on any of these teams, man. How much is... I feel like Poppy hasn't backed out. She's got 1.2k. It reduces like 20 or 30 MR. Okay, I'll say, right. First of all, I don't think that's necessary. 40% magic penetration. Somebody with 0 MR, 60. Okay, yeah, you're right. Maybe like 20-ish MR, get rid of. But like, is Kennen trying to do true damage? Like, is that the point? Is that what we're trying to do here? If he's like going for true damage, sure. But like beyond that, like, you know? It kind of makes sense to stack pen as it becomes stronger the more pen you have. I'm gonna look up a cannon build, okay? I'm looking up a cannon build. Give me 1 second. Proto Belt makes sense. Zonya's makes sense. Crypto Bloom, which is your penetration, or Banshee's Veil, depending on what their matchup is. Then you can go into either Storm. I would probably want to go Storm Surge, but you could go into Voice Staff, and then after that you can go into Shadow Flame. He's doing this build in reverse order. Like unironically, he's doing the build in the exact reverse order that it should be, like it's supposed to be in. But like, see all those like little ulties that he did where he was like just this close and he didn't want to flash? If he had Proto Belt, that wouldn't be an issue. Yeah, he has more damage, but does it count as having more damage if you don't hit your ulti and don't hit your abilities? I don't know if it does. I'm looking on u.gg for the top win rate in Emerald Plus. Yeah, actually that's top lane. Sorry. That's mid lane. Sorry. In top lane, it's slightly different. You can go Rabadons or Shadow Flame third instead of going for something else. But then at the end, it's like very similar. So it'll be like the second last item is like Voice Staff, and then your last item is like Flex Utility, where there'd be like Morale and Omicron or like Banshee's Veil or something like that. This is like looking a little bit Jover. The Ollie didn't even do any damage anyway, man. You did not need to do that, Kaisa. You did not need to go into the middle of them all. This could be game, actually. I mean, there's not really... Okay, they got 2 people to defend it. Zack's a bit of a warrior, so maybe he could stop this. He actually got the knock that time. This is not gonna be enough to bridge the gap here. Exhausted. He's gonna have his passive pop. Is anybody up to save him? We have TF. He is currently shopping. Brian comes in, immediate open with a Pyroclasm. We get the pick onto the Yasuo though. We got some damage burn ticking. It's not gonna be nearly enough though. Frozen Heart into Thornmail. The Ken ult was almost not bad. It was pretty solid. I don't know if it stunned anybody, and I don't think it did any damage, but it was fundamentally pretty fine. He's deep. He's deep. That is not the first time he has done that this game, but we respect it. How long has TF been on 115 CS? I'm not sure. Kennen's killing it on the CS front now, though. I will give him that. But that's because like Poppy's joined up with the team, because she's clearly like, I'm going to engage with the players that do any form of AD damage instead of the guy that only does magic, and he's just been splitting sides. So that is what it is. That is our Rabadons right there. That's fine. That is fine. Every champ has auto attacks. Poppy's making sure she isn't taking auto attack damage. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. True. There we go. Q slap. It's like the second time I've actually seen him hit that. Excellent. You want to just bring a fat weight bin bot side as well here. DC into Glad. Thanks so much for the sub. How you doing? Okay, Kaisa might die here. Like, I'm not joking. She has. Happens to the best of us, man. I don't know what to say. Happens to the best of us. I'm kind of impressed with myself at being able to predict that was going to happen. I wasn't sure, but then I was. Man, those two are actually like cranking damage now. They've got the exact same build. Like, exactly. Kraken Slayer into Infinity Edge into Immortal Shield Bow, man. That's so funny. It's so funny that they're both doing pretty well as well. Man, oh man, do not queue in Iron today. These guys will, these guys will win, brothers. You bot win. I'm gonna scream, man. It didn't even hit them with enough stacks to stun them, man. That's so funny, dude. That is so funny. I actually am not sure if I've seen. I think I've seen him stun once with his ulti this entire game. Every other one he like fires it off too early and then hits nobody. He got 2 stacks on 2 people there, but he didn't actually hold it on them long enough to stun them. Oh man, that's so unfortunate. To be fair, I get that. Like, to be, I understand. By the way, I don't know. This is a tough one because Echo is super strong, but the rest of the team are AD. So I don't know. Anyway, the Wind Boys win it. They bring it home. That build on Poppy is just so, I don't know. It's so strange. That build was really good. I think he's stuck between a rock and a hard place, but I also, it is what it is. I think Zach did fine actually. I think he probably did like the best on his team. Brand did pretty okay as well. Kaisa was kind of killing it in the early, but then she would just like ulti into 3 people and die, and it's like, not that bad of a game. I don't know. I think like obviously plenty of mistakes, but who doesn't make mistakes? It's some confusing things in my brain as far as like builds are concerned, and also just like I don't know, Canon, maybe we need to shelve that champion because like the always are not hitting different, man. They always are not hitting different. How can you have any questions to Poppy when she won? True. Yeah, I don't know how much she like necessarily contributed as opposed to like looking at someone like Echo who has like 29 kill participation in this game and being like, yeah, it was probably just him one-shotting everybody. But yeah, I don't know. That was very fun to watch. I haven't watched one of them in a long time, and it certainly did not disappoint. With some head scratchers, that's for sure. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day. Take care. I'll see you next time. Let me know if you want to see another one of these.